Listen,
And,
I
and
think. Go ahead.
if you want, I can give you a specific topic. Shout out to Pride Month. I know a lot of this is Caribbean radio. A lot of people like to quote things like say Leviticus and whatever to say like, oh, Pride Month is sinful and whatever. And we were talking about letting go of our past selves in order to kind of grow, right? And I like to use Pride Month because that's the clearest divide between generations to say what we're accepting and what we're not going for. And it's usually the younger generation will say, I don't care. And then the older generation would say, well, you should care because it's a sin, right? And we're not going to talk about that, but I want to use that as the example to kind of ask that question, like, why is it that that generation is so hung up on holding certain principles that they really would do better if they let go of?
Now that's that's a tough one for me to answer, to say that generation, because I'm real careful when I don't know the actual statistics on those things to say, because sometimes things may appear a certain way when they're really not.
It might be like a small minority.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's
well,
go ahead.
And just to kind of, I know we have like a short time. Like this was the reason why I bring this up, because you know the term snowflake, the term woke, all of those things are usually meant to kind of bash the younger generation to say, oh, you guys have these woke values. What about those values is seen as woke though? Like, is that not common sense?
I don't. Well, again, you know, when you're talking those terms and trying to define certain things, it's really complex for me because when you use the term woke, I mean, for me, and how that term was used was literally what it says, you know,
like we're waking up,
just
seeing reality.
Listen, there's stuff that's going on around you that that may look like it's certain thing, but it's not. So when it says stay woke means just pay attention to what's going on. So when they try to use that in that manner, to me it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I can't put those two together because how I use it, it doesn't really
translate properly.
To that. So I don't understand it there. But I mean, I get it. It's easy. It's easy for what the media does to actually manipulate us into thinking a certain way because they understand. Listen, money is a crazy thing, you know, and